You want me to start this TikTok?
Huh?
I started YouTube, but
Put a mic on that one too.
you gonna wear two mics?
See how well it works.
Is that gonna give any feedback?
Legends, what's up, my boy? Hey, let me know if you hear me all right. I'm trying to test out this other mic. Let me know how this sounds.
I haven't started TikTok yet. Because I already know if I start TikTok, I feel like it's You said you're good.
All right, bet. So we're live streaming on both TikTok and YouTube right now. So trying this out. And I forgot my glove. Fairway Flex got me covered. Viva, what's going on, my guy? We're trying out this YouTube live thing, man. See how this goes. And get some warm ups going. We just got here. Should clean these clubs. Thanks, bro. Oh my god. Two phones, bro. Romy Rome. What's up, boy? Oh man. So we're trying out this YouTube live. Let's see where we at. Let's change that target. Using the burner phone to go live. Don't tell Steph. You can. You said you can grab the mics if you want. We out in Rolling Heights, Duff. Rolling Heights, the Rolling Heights Golf Center. Little double-decker golf center. It's pretty dope. Hey, Fairway Flex. Finally joined one of the lives, man. I had to rock the hat today. FaZe Legend? What's up, bro? Thanks, man. Thanks for the support. Definitely appreciate that. Haven't been able to golf in like 2 weeks because I've been fucking sick a lot lately. So, rain sessions it is. I just got here, bro. I gotta I gotta warm up a little bit before we hit driver. What? Appreciate the rose, Nikki. We're out here just trying to, what we want to work on today is trying to get myself to fire the hips, shallow the clubs, so I can get a little more distance out of these clubs. So lately I've been swinging all arm and trying to get out of that habit right there and trying to get more into the fire. Get my hips to release, let the club do the work. So we'll see how that goes today. You don't gotta tell me the platform. You don't gotta tell me the platform. Who said that? Bayron? Appreciate that, bro. Welcome in. A little grinded out session on a Thursday night. Just getting some warm up in. Spikes or no spikes? I'm a spiky kind of guy. Well, at least, you know, the Jordan shoes that I have, a little bit of spikes on them. But I think I prefer spikes, man. They, a lot of traction. I don't slip ever when I'm wearing spikes. Huh? Appreciate the follow, guys. When you guys are in the chat, make sure you guys do me a favor. Hit the likes, follow me. If you're on YouTube, subscribe. Yeah, we're getting loose right now, but the goal today is, I appreciate that though, bro. I see gamers always supporting the channel. But yeah, man, we're just getting loose right now. We just got here, just trying to get a little warmed up before we start swinging hard. But the objective for today's round is to work on transferring and getting my hips into the swing a little bit more. I've been swinging all arms lately, and that's caused me to really flip my wrist a lot on impact. So we're trying to get the hips a little bit more involved. Hopefully that produce a little bit more distance out of my clubs. So that's what we're working on today. Just trying to fire the hips. Working on the gonna do this pause drill. Just trying to get a little rhythm going. The Dwayne Wade comment, that's funny. It's actually my little brother's favorite player, so I don't mind getting mistaken for D Wade.
Joe's asked me, how long does it take to edit your videos? Great quality, love that. It looks different from the norm.
Oh, that was ugly. It actually takes a great deal of time to edit my videos. I spend probably like a basic whole vlog video, like a 1 minute 30-second whole vlog video for like TikTok and Instagram. That should have probably taken me like hour and a half to 2 hours. If I'm doing like a longer YouTube video where I'm recording or shooting, editing a full front 9 or like a full 18, that shit takes hours. Sometimes days, depending on how I'm feeling. But yeah, it shit takes a long time, bro. Shit ain't easy.
Mason says, your temperament and how respectful you are to the people that ask questions is really nice.
Who said that?
Mason.
Mason, I appreciate you realizing that. That's what I try to do. I mean, I don't... People that come into the chat, people that come and show support to me, I try to be as respectful as possible, because I used to be, the kid in the chat asking questions and wanting to know this, wanting to know that. And I just always look for people to want to be nice to me. So it's the least I can do is just, return that favor and be nice to you guys, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you even recognizing that, man. Thanks. That means a lot. For real. we getting there, slowly but surely. 89.
Corbin says, hey Natalie again, can you explain how I am losing spine angle at the top and at address?
We're losing spine angle at the top and at address. So I recently came across a video. You know, I'd be on the internet just be looking at video tips and tricks and everything like that. One of those videos that I saw is when you're addressing the ball, and if your butt is sticking out like this a little bit too much, you're gonna get yourself out of whack. You're gonna get real stiff. So instead of like getting in this position, you wanna stand up a little taller and rotate your hips in. Almost like you're like flexing your abs. And that will intend, I guess, help you get a smoother transition. At least that's what I've been working on too. So I don't know, take that with a grain of salt, but ever since I started doing that, it feels a lot better. And I don't really see myself like throwing myself out of my shoes, so to speak. So try that out, see if it works. It's all about getting the hips in. But when you come to the back, then you want to get down, turn, and come through. At least that's what they say.
Brian is asking about what's your handicap?
What's my handicap? It's really high. I don't even really know what it is. It's pretty high though. It's not where it should be. Mainly because, one, I'm still new. I'm still kind of figuring things out, but I think the one thing that I lack the most on the course is just the mental side of things. Knowing when to go for things, knowing when not to, being smart with your shots and not just going for it every time. So once I figure that out, I can probably drop 4 or 5 strokes probably. And just clean it up short game areas, because short game is something that's also not the best right now, but like I said, I'm still fairly new to this thing, so I'm still learning.
Shan is asking favorite golf course name and where.
Favorite golf course. Hold on. Oh, there it goes. Favorite golf course in the States that I played, I'm gonna go local. Goose Creek. It's in Marietta or Jurupa Valley. Goose Creek. That course is like a hidden gem in the IE area. For a public course, and being that it's only about like $100 on the weekends, 70 to 80 bucks on weekdays, the conditions are always so good. That's my favorite course. But if we're talking like the best course I've ever played, ever, I'd probably say Alpine Golf Course. That's in Bangkok, Thailand. Gorgeous course, love that place. Spoiled because I was able to go out in Thailand, but yeah. What about you, bro? What's your favorite course? All right.
Luciano asks,
Who got me into golf? That is a great question. I wouldn't say it's no one person. So my girlfriend has a friend, and her boyfriend had a birthday, and they were out in the golf course and invited me out. And went out there and just, kind of, bullshit and whatever. Didn't really feeling it. And many people was trying to get me into it, especially during the pandemic. But I was just like, nah, golf is not something that I'd be into. I know golf is boring, blah, 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 blah. So I went out for that birthday, and I have been to Top Golf and shit here and there, but when I went out there, it was actually kind of fun. And, maybe it was just because it was birthday vibes or whatever, but it was a good time. So I kind of fell in love with it after that. Found myself at the Superstore, PGA, looking at clubs and shit, and been hooked ever since. It's kind of like a moment that everybody had. Like when I was out there for that birthday party, I think it was like hole 8, maybe. I ended up hitting a drive like 260 down the middle of the fairway, and people were looking at me like I was an alien, like, what the fuck did you just do type of thing. So, you know, not knowing what it was, I instantly got hooked and been trying to chase that feeling ever since. So, yeah, man. Now we're here at the driving range on a Thursday night trying to get better. This driving range that we're at right now is Rolling Heights Golf Center, Rolling Heights, California. Pretty dope. It's just a golf center, just a driving range, putting area, chipping area, practice, you know. They have a double-decker driving range, kind of like a Top Golf type of style. A lot of bays, pretty well lit. It's pretty dope. It's like my second time here. Open until like 10:50 when the lights go out, 11 o'clock. So it's kind of cool. Oh, that was thin. Romo asked what?
How often do you hit the range versus play around?
So when I first got started 2 years ago, I would probably hit the range maybe 3 times a week. I was hitting the range a lot because I was in Irvine at the time, and the course that was kind of by my house, Rancho San Joaquin, had like a membership, $60 a month. You get 1 free bucket of balls a day. So I definitely took advantage, and I was just at the range 3 to 4 times a week, just hacking at balls. So I did that for about 6 months. And then when I started actually playing, so I started playing a lot more than hitting the range. And so now I'd probably say, I probably play once or twice a week, and I rarely hit the range. We only recently started hitting the range again because we've been going live on like TikTok and shit, but I'm gonna start hitting the range a lot more because, you know, 1, you get to go live, 2, you get a chance to work on fundamentals and shit, so yeah. But also another thing that I would say practice-wise is what I usually do is I'll pick like a late tee time at your local course, one of the last ones, maybe like a 4 o'clock tee time or something like that. Get out there by yourself and practice on the course. So I would get out there, play a couple balls, go in the middle of the fairway, pick a distance from the target, drop like 5 balls and hit like 5 of them at the target, go pick them up, putt, and then just continue on to the next hole. I think that's the best way to practice rather than just hitting the range and hitting balls out into nowhere. I'm not swinging the ball hard enough.
Old school gamers is asking, do you prefer irons or hybrid?
Lately, gamers, man, I've been really trying to dial in my irons. So I've been hitting my irons a lot more lately. But I do love hitting a good hybrid or wood off the deck. But yeah, lately I've been like really trying to focus on pure and irons because, you know, that's like 80% of the game right there. Hitting approach shots, getting consistent with the wedges, middle irons, long irons, shit like that. So it's one of the areas I need to improve most in too. It's just like improving my wedge game. So I've been falling in love with hitting wedges lately. Should I put one out there? Ah. And the hips, shallow the club.
Full birdies says my guy. Playing with Short Game King tomorrow.
Short Game King. Do I know him?
Fairway Flex is asking how tall you are.
Fairway Flex. I am 6'3". 6'3", 6'3 and a half, somewhere around that area. I'm pretty short. $129.
Is saying got a tournament at Anaheim Hills Sunday. Have you been there?
I have played at Anaheim Hills. We just recently played there, Anaheim Hills. No, it's Sierra Lakes. Anaheim Hills. Yeah, we played at Anaheim Hills a while ago. I don't remember it too much, but I think I do remember it being somewhat of a nice course. Mason is all self-taught. I never took a lesson before. Haven't taken a lesson yet. And I'm kind of stubborn in that aspect. I want to see how far I can get without taking lessons. And for me, it's just more so about just like having fun with the game. I don't want to get to a point where I start taking lessons, because then I'll start taking it way too serious and I'll be mad if I don't get better and blah, blah, blah. Especially being that I was a athlete at a pretty high level for like the past 20 years of my life. And once I know myself, once I start getting lessons and shit, I start taking it way too serious, and then I'm out there getting mad, throwing clubs, and I don't want to get to that point. I just want to continue to have fun. This is just like a vice for me. Just go out there, have a good time. Don't really worry about what you shoot, as long as you're having a good time and you're not like holding up play or losing a bunch of balls. So. Here's a question for people in the chat. I came across this question on Instagram one day. How good do you want to be at the game of golf to where you're like good and you're having fun, but you're not too good to a point where you're like being mad if you shoot a 75 type of thing? How good? What does that look like for you guys? Is that like a 5 handicap, 10 handicap? How good do you actually want to be where it's like still enjoyable, but not to a point where you're like getting mad because you bogeyed a hole or something? Let me know in the comments what you guys think. I thought about it myself. For me, it's like, I don't know, get into like a 10, 8 handicap. I think that would be like a sweet spot. Alhambra Golf Course. I believe so. Alhambra. I think I went to the driving range there. I don't think I've ever played that course. I used to do a lot of, well, I still do, but I do a lot of real estate shoots out now, out in Pasadena area. And one day I had my clubs with me and I had a little bit of a time between shoots. Oh, that was a slice. And I went out to the Alhambra driving range, a golf course. I hit a couple balls for an hour. It's a pretty cool spot, if I'm thinking of the right spot. How was that course? Is it nice? I gotta slow myself down, because when I start talking, I start hitting the ball really shitty. Let me calm down, take my time. So funny question about that. TaylorMade's is like my first official set. But I used to be a personal trainer back in the day. I was a personal trainer for like a good 10 years. So long story short, one of my clients that I had, she was a hockey player. She was like a teenager, but her dad was a professional golfer. And I told him that I wanted to get into golf at some point. And this is before I even got into golf. So he gave me a set of Mizunos. They were blades. And I got them because we were just talking about golf one day, and he said I should, take up the sport. So he gave me the clubs. That was back in like 2018. put them in my closet, never really touched them. And then once I started getting into golf, I pulled them out, and I was out in the course one day playing with my boy at Eagle Glen. And yeah, that was a tough day. I lost so many balls. But he looked down, he was like, dude, what the fuck are you hitting? I was like, I don't know, these are Mizunos, right? These are pro clubs, right? These are nice. I thought I was all excited because I had some pro clubs. He was like, bro, don't ever hit these ever, because these are really hard to hit. And that's when I started to learn what blades were and things like that. So he told me to go get fitted. So that's what I did. I played with that set of Mizuno blades for like 3 months, and then I went and got my P790s. And I've been happy with them ever since, man. Be my learner clubs.
Excuse me, empty bucket, please.
Oh, I'm not hitting these balls well. Oh. Mm-hmm.
Jake is asking, is it just me, or when you hit on the turf and then try on actual grass, it messes you up?
It does, man. I completely agree with that. Turf and grass, two completely different things. It's really hard to make that transition. But sometimes you can't really. There's not a lot of ranges out here that have full grass, so it's kind of tough. But yeah, I agree. Grass, turf does mess you up. It's not the same when you get out on real grass.
Someone's asking if you like spam. That's a no.
So I like spam.
What's the? You don't like spam.
I don't like spam. Show them the.
Liam says, how do I fix a pull hook?
A pull hook. If you're pulling and hooking the club, that means you're either shifting the club in your hand at impact and you're closing the face way too much, you're coming over the top, or you're just towing the shit out of the ball. So in order to fix that, you just got to look at your alignment, how closer you are to the ball. So don't swing like this. You want to swing like this. You know, you kind of want to get your body going towards the target rather than like turning away from the target type of thing. But I don't know. It could be a number of reasons of why you're pull hooking. That might be one, but you know, I have to see your swing in order to give you like an actual answer. And I may not even know, honestly, because I'm still new to a point where I'm not really knowing what I'm doing, but I know a little bit, about a little bit. So I haven't hit a pure shot yet. Chase, these are the Jordan 6s, golf editions. All white, khaki. Jordan 6.
Where can they get them?
Nike.com. That's where I got mine, Nike.com. I'm not big enough yet where I get free shit, or at least shoes anyway.
Prime 7 California says, play. I got a tee time next Friday in Anaheim Hills. Want to play?
Oh, there we go. What happened?
Someone says, play. I got a tee time next Friday at Anaheim Hills. Want to play? No, you're busy. You're at a wedding.
Are we shooting a wedding on Friday?
We're going to a wedding.
Issa's wedding. Damn, bro. I would have said yeah, but girlfriend said no.
Robbie
Apparently, I have a wedding to go to.
Robbie says, do you
Prime Rum, yeah. I think nowadays these are like my second. I have 2 pair of Jordans, so ever since I started wearing the J's, I haven't gone back. They're super comfortable. I'm super happy with the J's. Yeah, big Jordan guy.
Very flexible. Remember you told him you were 6'3"? He says I'm 5'7". People would think you're the NBA in New Mexico.
I've never been to New Mexico, bro. Is everybody short out there?
Goss Group. Okay, Goss Group with EXP Realty says Quay has the most drip of any YouTube golfer.
I don't know about that. The most drip of any YouTube golfer. I mean, I appreciate that, but I don't know about that just yet. Man, I mean, maybe we'll get there. I've been having a lot of companies send me out gear and shit, so the wardrobe, the kick shoe game, everything has been growing a little faster than usual because a lot of these companies out here have been so generous. Hey. What was that?
Some user said hit it like it's your ex-girlfriend.
Hit it like it's my ex-girlfriend. All right, we're gonna try that right now. That makes the girlfriend happy. She laughed. Oh, I swung way too hard at that. That actually kind of hurt. Put the pitching wedge away. Let's get into some clubs. Let's go 7-iron. So if you guys are in the chat, man, I'd appreciate it if you guys follow. If you guys are out there on TikTok, follow on TikTok, YouTube, subscribe to the channel, like the lives, all that. Greatly appreciated. All right, 7-iron. See if I can. I'm using a launch monitor right now. I'm trying to see how far I can hit these clubs. That 7-iron should go about 165 to 170. Let's see if I can put this.
Goss Group says
Like 160.
a couple pair of the Primo Joggers too.
Primo Joggers, best joggers out there right now, in my opinion. I love those things. I just bought me a couple more pair. I got like 6 pair now. When I like something, man, I'll double up. There we go. That's more like it. That's 168 carry.
Fairway Flex says
Club speed's a little low though. 98. What do you say? Fairway flex is.
I accidentally, it like refreshed. Anthony says,
Fairway flex still in here?
Anthony says, what's a guy gotta do to get lessons from you on next door?
You're next door.
Yeah, he said, let me be your experiment.
I'm not in a position to be giving lessons, bro. But that's if you. But you know, we're out on the range together. You want to come out to a range? I'm glad to just sit here and hit balls with you and just share some tips and tricks. But giving lessons, I'm not there yet. I don't want to fuck you up, bro. Respectfully.
Goss Group says, you remember the Primo pants?
Mm-hmm.
He says that's how men operate. He said that's how men operate. You find one article of clothing and you get all the colors.
Absolutely right, man. I just bought the burgundy pair.
Mitchell says, can you hit a high draw?
Fairway flex. If you still in the chat, bro.
What glove are you wearing?
It's Fairway flex gloves. Pretty dope. Shout out to Fairway Flex. Make sure you guys go follow them. Also with the hat too, Fairway Flex.
I'm in here.
High draw? I can try. High draw. I was watching a Tiger Woods video earlier today and he was hitting high draws and he was trying to explain how to do so. So let me see if I learned anything. I did. Look at that. High draw. That was nice. Maybe I just got lucky. I think I just got lucky. Try it again. See if we can do it 2 times in a row. Ugh, that was a little fade. Am I going straight? Does it look straight from the camera? That last one was a fade for sure. I drew a little bit.
Boss Group is asking, have you tried out the Arco sensors by chance?
I have not tried out the Arco sensors. Did those work? Those really good. One of my a playing partner one time told me about them, and he had them. He was trying to like, you know, educate me on them. I don't know. Ooh, another fade.
Michael's asking, are those blades?
These are not blades. These are the P790s from TaylorMade.
And then Boss Group says the Breaking 80 guy says they are dope.
The Breaking 80 guy. Where's everybody from in the chat? Let me know where you guys is from. Stephanie, read them off.
Scottifer
Where
says,
you-
how do you stay balanced in your swing?
Where you guys tuning in from? Let me know. What?
Scottifer's asking, how do you stay balanced in your swing?
Staying balanced is one of the most important things about a swing, and it's one of the hardest things to do. But the first thing about staying balanced is don't swing at 100%. That's number one. If you swing too hard and you're falling off balance, I mean, you're swinging too hard. So that's one of the things I had to learn, and it was one of the hardest things to learn. But I would say start swinging at 50% and make sure you're perfectly balanced. Hold this position until your ball lands. Rep that, then go up to 60%, and then go up to 80%, then go to 90%, and then just find that comfortable ground where you can swing as hard as you can while staying balanced. And also too, one of the things that I've kind of realized is when I'm trying to guide the ball to the target and thinking about the target the whole time, I fall off balance because I'm not focusing on the swing and the shot. So instead of focusing on the target, the shot shape, or where it's going to go, the line and all that, you want to get all that pre-shot. So get up, stand behind your ball, get the line, then you walk up to your ball. So you have your line already by the time you get to this point. So you're not thinking about the line anymore. You just look up to confirm it, get the ball in the right position, and you already know what type of swing you're going to need to get to that number, that distance, and everything like that. So now all you got to do is just focus on hitting the ball and not anything else. And if you hit it right, the ball will go where you need it to, and you'll be in balance because you're not thinking about everything else that's going to throw off your mental focus. So try that. Focus on hitting the ball and not getting the ball to a target. That's one of the biggest things that helped me. Is I would hit the ball and trying to see the ball fly, trying to see where the ball goes, and that will in turn get me off balance too. So stay in your pocket.
You ask people where they're from, right?
Yeah.
And I'm going to read them to you.
Texas in the house. Florida.
Chicago,
Chicago.
Michigan,
It's late out there, ain't it? Michigan.
Mississippi,
Love Detroit. I've been out there.
Diego, Georgia.
San Diego in the house. Georgia.
Someone said, Eddie says Eagle Rock.
Eagle Rock. Okay.
And
LA.
then Rome says San Diego. We had an Arrowwood golf course a couple weeks ago.
Romy Rome. I think I do remember. Yeah. San Diego. That was a dope ass event, man. That was probably one of the most fun I've had at an event. Mainly because, well, I was shooting. I wasn't I wasn't playing, but I got to actually get out there on the course and play and have a good time with the guys. So that was actually pretty fun. Met some really cool people at that one.
Someone asked where the gloves from.
Is Fairway Flex still in here? Fairway Flex, you still in here? Y'all go shout out to Fairway Flex, man. That's where the gloves are from. Nice elephant print.
Oh, you
Shout
got
out.
South Carolina, Minnesota.
Shout out to them. Fairway Flex. Make sure you follow them on TikTok.
Julio says, where is this range at?
South Carolina in the house? The range, we are at Rolling Heights Golf Center in Rolling Heights.
Ooh, Scottiford is giving you roses.
Appreciate the roses, man. Yeah, this range is pretty cool. It's double layered, like a top golf type of setting. It has two floors, bunch of bays. It's well lit. It's open till like 10:50, 11 p.m. So open pretty late too, so that's always nice.
Daniel says your club twirl's clean.
Thanks, man. We've been repping the club twirl too. We gotta rep that.
Matthew says he's from London.
London in the house? Damn. What time is it in London right now? Appreciate you tuning in all the way from London, bro. That's big. That's love.
Someone's asking, do you recommend any
Beginner set of clubs? I mean, I'm a TaylorMade guy. So anything with like, you know, the stealth irons or the QI10 irons, those are some pretty good beginner clubs. Might be a little more expensive, on the expensive side for a beginner set, but I'd honestly just advise you to go get fitted. Because if you're gonna learn how to golf, you might as well want to learn how to golf in some nice equipment so you can know for sure that the clubs aren't holding you back. And as far as of like getting the cheap set from like what is it, Dick's Sporting Goods or something like that, like the Stratas or anything like that. I mean, you can go for something like that. I personally wouldn't recommend it. I don't think those type of clubs are that good, and you'll have a lot of issues. But take that with a grain of salt, because I don't know. I've never even had those clubs before, but.
Emilio's asking, is that like $100 glove or what?
Emilio. No, I think they're only like $30, the gloves.
A lot of people shared the live.
Oh, let's delete that one.
Micah says you look like Scotty.
I look like Scotty. Scotty who? No, he's not talking about Scotty Scheffler. Hey man, appreciate you guys that's in the live. There's 192 people in the TikTok. Would greatly appreciate if you guys like, hit that follow button up there. That would be big.
Someone said they got the
9
same
people,
J's.
9 people on YouTube right now. Appreciate it if you guys subscribe. Somebody said they like the J's. Thanks, bro. These are one of my favorite pair. Gotta love that all white look.
Emilio says blame the glove on that streak.
Yeah, I feel you, Emilio. I'm with you, bro.
Jay Ricks asked what grips are those?
The golf grips? Oh, that was just a bad swing. The golf grips are from Flight Golf. I don't know if you guys can see that. Flight Golf, little Jordan elephant print with the red and black. Everything Jordan elephant print, even the putter cover. You know, gotta rep Jordan. And then my favorite, my driver cover. Oh, vibranium. From Wakanda, Black Panther. Little fun set. Oh man.
You want to see me hit driver?
People want to see me hit driver. All right, let me take a quick break, and I'll come back and hit some drives. People want to see me hit driver because they want to see me fail. Because I'm just kidding. Swing has been feeling pretty good lately. No, it's fine. I can stand. Take a quick break. So ask questions. I'll look at the chat right now.
Someone just said Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever.
Yeah, that's hard, bro.
Braun better. I agree. I 100% agree. Braun is better.
Deserve the TaylorMade.
But Braun doesn't have golf apparel or golf stuff out there that's laced with King James shit. So right now we rocking Jordan. But the moment Braun comes out with some shit, I'm jumping ship.
Someone says, how far is that back net?
That back net is at 250. With range balls, that's pretty out there. Handicap is, I don't know, in the high teens right now. I'm not that good, guys. I'm just getting started. I'm only like 2 years in.
What state are you in?
What state are we in? We're in California, Southern California to be exact, because SoCal and NorCal might as well be two different states. Reggie Bush have some heat dropping. Reggie Bush got some heat dropping? What, like golf apparel? Isn't he teaming up with like, what was that company he's teaming up with? I forgot. Let me know.
You can sit here and turn the camera around.
You can turn the camera around now. Girlfriend doesn't want to be on camera. Why you hiding? Quay, all your clubs by TaylorMade. All the clubs are by TaylorMade except for the putter. The putter is a pink putter. Soon, hopefully soon to be a Scotty Cameron. Are you at Rolling Heights? Yep, this is the Rolling Heights Golf Center. Custom fit. All my clubs are fitted for the most part. I think the shaft length is a +1. It's a stiff shaft. I think it's a 105 gram shaft. And some medium-sized grips. Pug. So that's it. You can hit over the net. Second deck. You carry 280. Yeah, I can't carry 280. No. Wedges is the MG3 wedges from TaylorMade. Let's hit Rancho Bernardo. Where is that at? I'm down if it's close, bro.
Damn, I need to go to this range. I need to get to this range. Yeah, it's 2 stories. It's nice and it's spacious.
Yeah, this range is pretty dope. Highly recommend it. Anybody in YouTube?
Yeah, they're just responding. Boss Group says TaylorMade Sims 2 Max are pretty solid for a beginner set.
I like those. Sim 2 Max TaylorMade. Turn this thing.
Oh my goodness.
Handicap. High teens. I'm not that good. I'm just getting started. I'm only been playing for like 2 years.
Oh, someone said hi.
What's going on? I can't read that name. It's in Chinese, I think. Is that Chinese or Japanese? I don't know. Mandarin?
Someone says you need to hit at Glendora Country Club.
I have not been to Glendora Country Club yet.
Isn't it private?
I think it's private. Hey, if you got access, bro, invite me. I'm down. The mat lets you get away with more. No, I 100% agree. The mat is it's like a cheat code. So you're hitting good balls on the mat. It usually doesn't translate that well on the course because grass is different for sure.
Rob says, yo, what's good, my guy?
Rob, what's up, bro?
Someone said,
Diamond Bar Golf Courses play really nice.
Diamond Bar is a nice course. I love that track. Conditions are really, really nice. It is just almost impossible to get a good tee time there. Every time I played there, it's been like a super twilight. Yeah, grass. Yeah, because if you chunk it, it's that's tough. And then also too, you gotta understand there's different elevations on the golf course, so you're not gonna be on a flat surface every single time. So hitting on the mats is definitely a cheat code in that regard. So if you get out on the golf course and you're like balls a little bit below your feet, a little bit above your feet, it's a different type of swing. So you have to be able to adapt to that, and it's not the easiest thing to do, obviously. Malabuti, what a screen name.
Nice. Gave you a follow on IG. Hopefully get around with you one time.
Yeah, bro. Shoot me a DM and let me know when you want to get out and get around in.
And then someone said gotta come play at Roaring Gap, North Carolina.
Dude, North Carolina. I've been there once, a long time ago.
Someone said I got access to Valley Coastal Club in Rancho Santa Fe if you're down there.
Never discount, always affirm. That's good, man. I'm glad you're getting better. That's what we're all trying to do. What was that comment you just read? Guys, you guys in the chat right now, make sure you guys like. Make sure you guys like in the chat. That helps me out a lot. Follow.
Carlos said he played Sierra
Follow on
Lakes today.
TikTok,
Let's
follow
get
on
out
YouTube.
sometime.
Sierra Lakes? Love Sierra Lakes. Yeah, hit me up, bro. That course is nice.
Jeff said followed you, just saw you at the range and found your
Played
live.
tonight, hit a 47 and 9 holes. That's pretty solid.
Wait,
Like 47, that's like a plus 11.
this guy said he just saw you at the range and found your live.
Oh, you saw me at the range tonight, Jeff?
Oh, were they right next to us? Probably.
That's what's up. All right, I'm gonna go hit some more balls. People are starting to look at me weird. You flip the camera around.
Come on, man.
My bad, bro.
You show me the money when we...
All right, we'll pull out the big stick. Black Panther. See how this goes. These are the DJI mics. The DJI mic 2 and the regular DJI mic. So I'm actually using both right now.
said, yeah, I was connecting to you.
First drive, let's see how this goes. .236. My club speed is trash. 110 club speed. You gotta get that up.
Gosford says he's definitely digging the Fairway Flex hat.
Thanks, man. Make sure you go link up with them. Fairway Flex. Hit them up on Instagram, TikTok if you haven't done so already.
Malibu, you said what tracer he using?
For my videos? My tracer for the videos?
Yeah.
It's Shot Tracer app.
Well, no, they use they're using a tracer. What are you using? Show them. I think you're using a tracer right now.
Oh, my launch monitor.
He's saying it's probably a top tracer if it's out of range.
No, it's not a top tracer. It's actually,
Can you lift it up? Because this is...
it's a full swing.
You want to show your iPad?
So, just trying to dial in some numbers, trying to get consistent and know what we're doing. And over here, we just got the iPad, just gonna show me what's going on in terms of like my dispersion, the rest of my numbers, and things like that. So that's what we're using, full swing. This range does not have
And then
top tracer.
Spartanburg says, oh shit, nice, that's sick, I got you. I thought the range had it in Florida. A lot of them have.
Yeah, they're making a lot of these newer golf courses, and some of these newer ranges have these top tracers now, which is pretty dope. There's a couple of them out here that have them.
He said that's so cool, I like it.
Thanks, bro.
Goss is asking, have you tried the QI10 driver?
I haven't. The girlfriend said no. She wouldn't let me buy it.
That's a lie.
That is a lie. She actually encouraged me to buy it, but I told her I was gonna wait until the QI10-2 comes out. I wasn't ready to splurge on a driver yet, so maybe get the QI10-2. We'll see. I'm barely swinging this club.
Maybe
just
says,
gonna-
I'm heading to bed, brother. Have a
tired.
good night. Good luck on everything.
Scotty, man, thanks, bro. Appreciate you joining the live. You have a good one. Love is appreciated.
Someone's asking, is this Roland Heights? Oscar is asking.
Oscar, this is Rolling Heights, bro. Oh.
D takes a ball at 7 o'clock in out.
Oh, that messed me up when you said that mid-swing. But that's always the goal, 7 o'clock into out. It's, it's easier said than done. I'm learning how to do that. But I think the biggest thing is not trying to go in and out with your hands. It's just more so like getting the hips and then letting the club fall naturally and then swinging out to try to get a high draw. But that is easier said than done. We're learning. We're working on it. Got a lot of tea on that one.
Snake says, host is having issues keeping his club head face square on contact.
Let's try it. There it is. That one felt better.
We'll do it again, I missed it. Gosford says, I'm waiting for my King G430 10K to come in the mail. Miserable wait time.
How long is that wait time, bro? I get it, though. I hate waiting for fucking clubs. When you're trying to get them in the mail. It seems like it seems forever. Let's see if I can do that again. One of the biggest things that I'm trying to learn is keeping my club path, like kind of staying on top of the ball until I get to my backswing and then trying to sink the hips, fire the hips, and then swing through like that. I'm losing a lot of distance because I've just been flipping the wrist at impact, which is a no-no. It's one of the biggest things that I'm trying to like not do. But Again, bad habits die hard. Let's see if I can.
Um, 705 said just picked up the Mizuno STZ 220.
Is that a driver? I'm not familiar with Mizuno stuff.
Corduro said your rhythm is amazing, brother.
Oh, what?
Rhythm is amazing.
Thanks, bro. We've been working on rhythm, tempo, because you know what they say, smooth is fast. So it was one of the biggest things that I had to learn was just try not to swing too hard and kill the ball, and just let your body and the club do all the work. Oh, that was not good.
J Loza is asking, this that Asian driving range?
This is the Asian driving range. It is. Rolling Heights with the Asian owner.
Ross Cooper saying it's been a month for us, but
It's been a month since you golfed?
no, to get the that driver.
Oh, the driver. Damn, a month? That's crazy. Why is it taking so long? Are they like custom building it? Oh, hilly. That was terrible. That was the worst driving swing so far.
Kevo's asking, I keep slicing horribly, what could be the main reason?
If you're slicing horribly, the main reason, the culprit could be your club face. Your club face is probably way open at impact. And to help fix your club face, even like for me anyways, is your grip. If you're holding the grip in a weak grip stance, by the time you get back to the ball, so I'm just try to, so this is what helped me fix my slice. Maybe it can help you. So I used to hold the club like this, right? With the top of my hand pointing in that direction. The problem with that is when I come up in a swing, so right now the club is square, right? When I come back for a swing and I get into the ball, now the top of the hand is facing that way. And that does that to the club face. Hit that club face, it's gonna slice every single time. So at address, get that palm facing forward like that. So the club face is square. So now when you come back and you're in that same position, now the club face is square. So that'll fix you from slicing the ball. And then the other thing is just try to fix your swing pass, your swing plane into out rather than over the top. Coming over the top is going to cause you to slice the ball, and I get that nasty spin on it, which causes the slice. So be patient on your backswing. Come here, do the pause drill. Pause drill is something that really helped me fix that way over the top type of motion. So when you're with your clubs, whatever club that you're using, probably the driver, just come up, pause, then come, well, that shit sliced like a son of a bitch, but that's the idea. When you pause, you start to get the club dropping. You're coming in and out. Let me try it again.
Two people are saying, just hit the ball, bro.
I tried to hit it that time. But yeah, I would say look at those two things.
Someone said, bro, slice that to the Pluto. Hey, but it gave you a follower.
Now I can't hit the ball.
Pork Chop said, did that just slice over the net?
It didn't go over the net. If I was over there, I probably would have. All right, let's lock in. sliced it. Oh.
He said those shoes are fire.
Thanks, bro. Jordan 6s. Get my pre-shot routine going.
Justin Brown is doing roses right now.
Justin Brown, appreciate the roses, bro. Thank you.
And Goss Group says it was I was at the driver fitting. If I knew it would have been a month, I would have ordered it somewhere else.
Yeah, that sucks, bro. I've never been to a driver fitting, but it's a good note. Don't order clubs at a driver fitting. They're gonna take a month or two to get to your house. All right, I'm tired. Whew.
James Young is saying after hours ring session and he's giving you roses.
After hours range session, man. Nothing like it. Especially with some.
That was the one.
Yeah, that one felt good. We end on that one. We had some hybrid shots.
Austin's asking what iron do you use?
Irons. P790s from TaylorMade is the irons. It's my beginner starter set. I probably should get refitted for some clubs. Because when I got fitted, I was like 3 months into playing. And my swing is obviously way different now, so I'm probably due for a new fitting.
Austin's asking what iron do you use? Did you answer that already?
Yeah. P790s.
Someone's asking what shaft is wrong.
For what? The irons?
I don't know.
For my hybrid, it's the
Ryan is saying those clubs look way too short for you.
Ventus. These clubs, they're actually a +1, so I got them extended an inch. So they should be my height, but again, I do have a different stance than I did when I actually went to get fitted. So maybe they are a little short. I gotta go back and ask the experts, see what they say. Oh,
Someone's saying hit a 2-iron.
I don't have a 2-iron. I used to have a 2-iron, but I sold it because I couldn't hit it.
James said, yeah, you're hella tall. You got to.
Yeah, maybe I should go back. I don't know, +1, +1.5 maybe. I'm not firing my hips right now. I can feel it. It's one of the things that's the hardest to learn lately. It's getting the hips turning first. Just come up.
Mr. Rose said, only Jesus and Tiger can hit 1 iron.
Yeah, I probably would agree with that. A 1-iron, I don't even want to even try to hit one of those. Oh, what the fuck?
James Young is saying 2-iron, you won't have to hit graphite shaft play. Maybe you'll like it.
I think the 2-iron that I had was a graphite. But again, when I had that club, I was like 6 months into playing. So there was like no chance in hell that I was going to hit a 2-iron being 6 months into playing golf. And I ran into a kid at the golf course one day that we got paired with. that he worked there. He was like a college golfer, and he wanted the 2-iron TaylorMade P790. So it was like, if you give me the 2-iron, I'll let you golf for free whenever you want. So I was like, man, take it.
Judah Golf is asking, where is this range? And then he got mad because he said skipping comments, bro.
Judo Golf?
Judah Golf.
Judah Golf.
Skipped his comment, so.
Yeah, the girlfriend's reading the comments, so
Read the most present
she
one.
tries to get to him as much as possible, but I tell her not to, try not to ask me a question while I'm swinging. But the driving range we're at Rolling Heights Golf Center in Rolling Heights. Open late, double-decker golf course, pretty dope.
The art of golf. I'll let you borrow my 2-iron.
Yeah, I'll try to hit that. Art of Golf. Welcome to the live, my guy. I want you guys to guess in the chat. This is a 3 hybrid. Try to guess my carry distance with this thing based on my swing, the launch angle, and I'll let you guys know if you're right.
Dylan's asking what irons do you use?
Dylan, I use the P790s from TaylorMade. 2021 P790s. I was a little fat.
Says tell him to widen his stance a little.
Widen my stance. See, the thing about widening my stance, I used to try that, but I would find myself getting way off balance too much. I'll try it right now, but it just doesn't feel right. I know they say you could get more power that way, but well, let's just try it out. Let's see. Yeah, it's just a little off balance. Decent strike, but
AB says, yo, I was at your live last week. I've been golfing, but I just finished my last year playing baseball. Any tips?
AB, first of all, I appreciate you coming back to the live. If you just finished playing baseball and you're trying to get into golfing now, the biggest tip to start you off is try to lose that baseball swing as quickly as you can, because it doesn't translate. See, that's a wide stance right there. I just don't feel comfortable doing it.
James Young says, don't change the stance.
Thanks, James. But I always like to try things at least once when people suggest, just so I can say that I tried it. And if it doesn't work for me, it doesn't work for me. But yeah, I don't know. I like a more upright stance. For me, it's just more comfortable. I know I lose a ton of distance doing that, but I don't mind it.
Our Life 518 says, how tall are you and what size are your clubs?
I'm 6'3". Size of my clubs, so I got all my clubs extended by an inch. So +1 on the extension. But yeah, 6'3".
Tony's asking for beginners, what's your best tip?
For beginners, my best tip, and there's so much that you should know and you should want to learn. Oh. My first tip is don't talk while you're swinging, because shit like that happens. But honestly, the best tip for beginners is, one, you want to start with your grip. Get your grip right, because that's where it starts everything. Me personally, I like going with a slightly stronger grip. Get everything connected. So figure out your grip, and then just film yourself hitting balls and just work on your swing as much as you possibly can. There is no like shortcut to this game. You have to take your medicine. You have to take your lumps, take your bruises. You got to go through the process. If you're trying to be really good at the start, you're gonna get humbled really, really quickly, because it's just not something that's. I mean, only unicorns can just come out the gate and be really good at golf. It's not something that you should strive to be. So give yourself some time to actually go through the process, learn. The one thing that I did when I first started off, I didn't keep score for the entire first year that I played golf. Just because I didn't want to get distracted by numbers that I shoot, the score, and all that other stuff. Just go out there and learn, play the game, learn how to play courses, learn the rules of the game and all that other stuff before you actually start worrying about what you're shooting and how you're playing and where the ball's going and things like that. Just go out there and have some fun, learn the game, and then slowly start to just pick up on little things that can help you out. That would be my best advice. God, talking really makes me winded.
Okay, well, read this. Art Golf says, I had a good round today on the league. 2 over through 9.
2 over through 9. Where was that at the other day? The other week at fucking Sierra Lakes, bro.
Someone said, I don't know how to say the name, but it says, everyone trying to hit the ball over the fence. No one wants to try to get the golf club over the fence.
The golf club over the fence is crazy. If you can get the golf club over the fence, I'll give you $300. That's a long ass toss. Oh my God.
Maybe you can explain. Bobby's asking, I just started golf lessons about a month back, about to go out to the range next week to work on closing the shots. Why do golfers wear a single glove?
Golfers wear a single glove because on your lead hand, me, my left hand, you want that club is going to have the most. I actually don't know the reason, but this is what I think. The left hand is going to have the club in its grip the most. So when you're leading through, you don't want the club to slip, because when you're on the golf course, it gets hot. Your hands get a little sweaty, get a little slick, and if you're not wearing a glove and you're swinging hard, that glove tends to rotate in your hand a little bit, and that will fuck everything up. So that actually used to be my problem. I used to like have the club rotate in my hand. That would cause me to slice or have a crazy hook. So you don't want to have a super strong grip, but you want to grip it pretty firmly so the club doesn't move at all. So that's typically why people wear gloves, or at least one. It's also, you still want to have that type of feel in your right hand. But that's my interpretation of it. I don't know if that's accurate or not. Oh, what a slice. That might have gone over the fence.
Someone's saying, do a wider Tiger Woods swing for once, aka Charles Barkley swing.
Charles Barkley swing is crazy. I don't even know how to do that. I have no idea. Charles Barkley used to do some crazy shit. He used to do some shit like that. That even hurt my shoulder right now.
Andrew says, what goes through your head leading up to your backswing?
What goes through my head leading up to my backswing? That's actually a good question. So this is one thing that I had to constantly learn is you want to get, so it's almost like, I don't know if you ever played basketball or anything, but you don't really want to think about anything when you're going into your swing. So you want to get all your thoughts out of the way. So lining up to your target, it's all pre-shot. It's all pre-shot routine. So lining yourself up to your target, getting your line, Okay, you get your distances, you knowing what distance you have to get to, so you know how you have to swing the club in order to get to that distance. So all of that you're thinking about before you get into your backswing. And then you get up to the ball, you address the ball, and then you confirm your target line, and you get your proper stance. And then right before you take your backswing, all of that information that you just went over goes out of your mind, and you just focus on hitting the ball, nothing else. Because if you hit the ball right, it's going to go where you want it to go because you're lined up correctly because of your pre-shot routine. You swung the ball where your distance are going to go because you have the right club in your hand. And if you just focus on hitting the ball will typically go where you want it to. I think what a lot of people get wrong is, and I have this problem too, still to this day, is I tend, especially when you get on the course, you have all these elements. There's a bunker, there's water, there's the pin is in a weird spot, blah, 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 blah. And if you're thinking about all that as you're backswinging, you're just putting yourself in a really awkward position and you're not gonna hit the ball well because you're thinking about too much. So the best swing thought is to not have a swing thought. That's what was told to me once. So, and it actually resonates. So just focus on making contact with the ball. Nothing else matters but just hitting this little ball. And if you do it right, it'll go straight. It's only when the ball starts, you start thinking about all this other shit and the ball starts spraying, you're topping the ball, you're slicing, all this other stuff. If you're thinking about your grip and your backswing, you're overthinking your swing and all this other stuff. So get all that information out of your head and just swing your swing.
Matthew Diaz says just follow because of the kicks.
Just follow because of the kicks. We appreciate that, bro.
Adrian says play is right. Too strong of a grip will cause most of the slices.
Yes, too strong of a grip. So you don't want to grip it too strong. You don't want to grip it too loosely. You want to get to your backswing, drop the club, and just let the club do all the work, man. Turn your hips, let the hands fall, and just swipe it through. To get to a point where you're doing that consistently, I would say swing at like 50 or 60% until you start making solid contact with the ball. So get up to the ball, and just swing like that. And if your ball is constantly going straight and you're hearing that nice pop, you just start amping it up a little bit. Go to 70% and go to 80%. And you probably want to try to live running around like 80 to 90%. So that would be my advice. And that's also advice to myself because it's easier said than done, believe me. Oh, that time the club shifted in my hands and I felt that.
Jack says, how do I play with blisters without pain? Should I use a sucking glove?
Playing with blisters suck, bro. I don't know an answer for that. Maybe wait until your hands aren't blistering and then pick it back up again, but playing with blisters cannot be fun.
Or following you.
Hey guys, appreciate the follows. If you guys are in the chat, and if you haven't done so already, make sure you follow me, like the live. If you're on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. James, you a goat, bro. Thank you.
Dylan said, what irons do you use?
Dylan, these are the P790s, 2021 from TaylorMade.
James is helping respond to that.
Thanks, James. Got my back in the chat.
Any tips on long irons?
Tips on long irons. I mean, the biggest tip is just put it a little bit more forward in your stance. And with longer irons, for me, I don't know if this is right or not, but for me, you have to kind of shift your weight a little bit more to get your weight going forward, because with longer irons, people have a tendency, and myself included, because the iron's longer and you're trying to get that ball, like you said, if you're like a 5-iron or a 4-iron, and you're trying to get that ball in the air so it can go far, what people have a tendency to do is come here, and their first move is to come back to try to get the ball in the air. You don't want to do that. So with a long iron, you want to get that compression. So you want to be going forward towards the target and just rotate your hips. Compress the ball, meaning hit down on the ball, and hitting down on it will get the ball spinning, and that will get the ball in the air. And that goes, that's the same thing that goes for your hybrids and your fairway woods and things like that. People have a tendency to want to like come up on it, and you're just going to end up topping the ball, hitting it thin, and it's not going to go anywhere. So compress, get your body moving towards the target.
Hey, it said, what if you short?
Same thing if you're short. Nothing changes for all my short kings out there.
And then, your girlfriend playing golf?
She tried.
So does he film you now?
We both kind of started at the exact same time, actually. And then she was getting into it. I bought her a little set. But then she told me to start putting videos on YouTube. So I did. Videos started getting a little popular. So she started filming, holding the camera, filming my rounds. And then her running joke is only one of us can be famous. So she likes being behind the camera and getting the shots. So big ups to her. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be putting videos up on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, anything. So, because it is really hard to try to golf and film yourself at the same time.
The Art of Golf said, hit a flop 4-iron.
Flop 4-iron. Yeah, that's possible. Come on, bro. First of all, you already know I don't even have a 4-iron. That's number one. It's some 5-irons though. I haven't hit a 5-iron today yet. This 5-iron is dirty as hell.
And Luciana says, I thought it closed at 5 at 10:50.
It's 10:36.
Isn't it 10:42?
Huh?
You said 10:36?
Is it 10:42, my bad. I read that wrong. So we still got a couple minutes. So let's get through these. These are the Jordan flight golf grips, little Jordan elephant print. So I gotta kind of speed through these since they're about to turn the lights off in like 10 minutes. A little rapid fire, Bryson DeChambeau style.
James said this section play.
Thanks, James. Oh, rapid fire, rapid fire.
Someone's asking, is that a 5-iron that you are hitting right now?
5-iron. We are hitting a 5. Oh, man. We double up.
Are they going over?
They're not going over, no.
Owen is asking, could you use a driver?
Let's do a line of Coke right now. Tempo Town. See how this goes. Do it again.
I missed
One more time. This shit is tiring.
Jake said mashed potatoes rapid fire.
Mashed potatoes, rapid fire. Here we go. Oh, that one sucked. All right, a couple more. We'll end up with some drives. Yeah, we got 5 more minutes. Appreciate that, James.